Rihanna is a bit upset today because apparently somebody has used AI to recreate her voice.
Ooh.
And listen to this. She doesn't like it because she thinks it's a bad look. Now, we all know that Rihanna has just about as much money as God, right? With her Fenty Beauty line.
Yeah, she's not hurting.
And so they used her AI image and voice to talk about just how rich she is and how much she's paid for a lot of her goods and services.
Rihanna, what are your expensive purchases?
First up, my Beverly Hills mansion worth of $13 million. And then my rented house in London that costs about $50,000 per week, located in the upscale St. John's Wood neighborhood. And when I need to fly, my Gulfstream G550 private jet worth $61 million makes every trip first class. And for the ocean, I often charter yachts for up to $500,000 a week. And I've got a collection of cars too. First up, my $500,000 Lamborghini Aventador. After that, my Maybach 57S worth $417,000. And lastly, my $110,000 Mercedes-Benz.
Wow, that's not Rihanna at all.
It's not her. It's AI.
It's AI, and now she's having to speak out, be like, that's not me that said that. But honestly, then deny everything that it said. Because I think what it said is accurate, but it's not really Rihanna saying that.
She wouldn't brag like that.
No, she wouldn't. But
She's
I think that the costs
way
are
too
all
smart.
Yeah, it's crazy what is going on now. That I don't know how we're going to start making these separations, because you see something like that and it's Rihanna talking, it's Rihanna's voice, and everything she said is factual, but it's just something that Rihanna wouldn't say and rub in your face. But how do you know? You know, it's kind of crazy.
It will trick some people.
Yeah, somebody said I just had a phone interview by AI, and man, was it weird.
What?
The dude...
Like for a job?
Yes. AI did her job interview, and she said the AI guy was trying to laugh, even heard him typing to try to make it feel like it was more real. Like, what is the world coming to? Laura said, yeah, AI is starting to be commonplace now in job interviews. That's what the one person said. Can you imagine doing an interview with AI? And she had said that the AI was trying to kind of joke with her, and it put in keyboard typing sounds like it was actually taking notes on what she was saying.
That's so bizarre.
Like, we know it's, yeah, and she knew it was AI. She's like, so it's like, that's weird. It's just weird when you do that. You know, if it's going to be AI, say it's AI and don't try to make it human. That's where I don't like where you're trying to lie that this computer is doing human things. It's not.
Tricking. It's trying to trick you.
That's deceitful. Let me know it's AI, and I know that freaking AI is not making keyboard strokes. Yeah, she said a friend who was going for a job in a restaurant in an airport had about 6 or so interviews, all with humans, but there was an AI interview she had in the middle of it. I thought it was crazy, but I keep hearing about more and more people having interviews with AI. It's all happening too fast for me, says Laura.
Wow, this must be a thing then. Maybe we're just late to the game because we're not out there in the interview game.
I mean, isn't that's nuts. And I guess the big question is, what else is AI going to have? Because we don't know. I honestly would have not thought of all the things I'm trying to process. Say, hey, we could see AI in that. We could see AI in that. The interview process, I never thought you would have seen AI in that. To me, body language, getting somebody's energy, all that kind of stuff that we talk about. AI is very helpful in helping you do chores, but there's something about, you can tell with the AI that it's soulless.
Right.
There's not a human connection there. And look, if I'm hiring somebody, to me, maybe the most important thing about this interview is their energy. What's their body language? What are those context clues I can detect that nobody else can detect? Which AI is not going to detect. They'll tell you the X's and O's about what they're probably lying about anyway on their resume. But it's not going to give you a read as to, yeah, I don't know, they had bad body language, or just, I got a bad feeling about them. You see what I'm saying?
Totally. AI is not going to be able to interpret nonverbal clues. AI is not going to be able to read a human. It's just not.
And RJ said, too, how are you going to know now when you get punked for a job interview?
Totally.
Which that just feels like, honestly, that feels like a funny bit. If we knew somebody that was going for a job and we could set up and we would act like we're the AI and work them through the whole process. And
we're the fake AI.
Hello, welcome to your AI interview. And just see how long before they snap, just throwing a bunch of weird shit at them.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.